Alright, everybody, welcome in. I don't know if there are many people here. Hello, Furious, how are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, just last checks here. Everything works fine. And I'm turning on the camera. Hello! It's been a while. Really nice to see you guys. It's been really long time since the last stream. It was July 9th, I think. Since then, I had so many birthdays. I had a trip to wilderness that almost destroyed my feet, and all the other things. I have to apologize already. I do feel a little bit cold since like yesterday morning, but today was much better, so I decided to stream today. And yeah, in case, I don't know, if I cough or my voice sounds a little bit weird or I need to sneeze or something, it's alright. Good to see you, buddy. Likewise. And how are you enjoying your holidays? What are the plans? You have to play something this time, because I know last time you were quite busy, didn't manage to put any gaming time in it. You're doing good. Weather is a bit rubbish, so hiding indoors. Where did summer go? True. That's a very good point. Actually, we had really massive rains here, like really big, so it was showering just like non-stop. Today it hasn't yet, but I feel like it's going to happen because it looks a bit grim today. Yesterday, by the way, I was awakened yesterday by the thunderstorm, so it was literally right like in my neighborhood, because there was a flash and exactly like a few milliseconds after, huge thunder, and I was like, holy hell, what is going on? Waking up in my bed, I was like, Jesus Christ. Although it was already like 1 p.m, so it was a good alarm. Right, so chill 5 days to sister and chill again. Sweet, that sounds good. So yeah, I do agree that we've been a bit, like complaining softly kind of in the beginning of summer, like mid-June until mid-July, when weather was, like super crazy, super hot. I remember all these talks about liquid air that we are breathing in, like super humid, super warm. But again, like the change from like 35 to 18 degrees was like this, in less of the week. I think it was like a couple of days from one day to another. So it again, like that feels weird. Like we don't have really like stable summer, like really good smooth transition from one state to another, which is making it a bit difficult. But yeah, I agree. I really like when it was warm. I also felt like, I want to go outside, want to like do some jogging, some exercises, and just meet people and so on. And luckily I did. Like as I said, I had pretty much every weekend a birthday. Except that yesterday I had 2 planned, but I didn't go in the end. I was not feeling well. Well, for one, I did not receive an invitation. When there is a birthday and you wait for the invitation, but you don't get it. And it's kind of an awkward moment because you don't want to write a person and say like, hey, so where is it? So yeah, I don't know. And the other one was actually a birthday of a bar. So like some friends of mine, they actually have a bar, and it was 5 years since they opened it. So it was also, I really wanted to go there. It's like, like in Germany we say it's a Stammtisch, so where you go like regularly basically. So I don't go like super regularly, but every time I go it's always a blast until like, I don't know, morning. So although they never allow me to pay for my drinks, which I hate, because I think in 5 years I drank so much there that it would have been a good profit for them. Cold and rain, perfect for frog people. Right, you mean the what's I can't do it here. Okay, let me see it here. Are you talking about these frog people or something? Yeah, the bar birthday is really cool thing. I mean, I was really looking forward because again, like it was, you know, closed party with only like friends and good. How did she say? Like the girl is from Ireland. She said something like good wishers to the bar or something like that. So yeah, was supposed to be really good. I hope it was actually. I still didn't catch up. But yeah, so almost every weekend, as you know, like I had some birthdays to celebrate with friends, and it was also super nice because usually like I much more prefer in general like one-on-one meeting or like seeing somebody. So you know, like a bit more conversation, you don't get sidetracked and stuff like that. But still, when it's a birthday, usually the best friends coming. So and you also get to see some people that you haven't seen for a while, so I really enjoyed it. But I would still wish for an encore and maybe some warmer August to again have a bit of a good time outside as well. Maybe even September, who knows? Who knows? And since I don't have any holidays planned at the moment until end of year, I might do I want to do something in November and maybe still end of August or something like this. But apart from that, I don't have anything, so I would really benefit from some good weather here, like 25, 27 degrees. Okay, where we are? Like yeah, about the streaming and stuff. I mentioned to you all already, like in that video, but also like on some streams, that as soon as July is over, I will hopefully have a bit more time. So since it's not such crazy summer anymore, and we'll try to do a few more streams and a few more things for the channel and so on. I was actually quite happy doing this PD2 Slamfest video, because, you know, kind of de-rusting a little bit, getting back to it. It took me a while to kind of get back on track with that. So I also want to do a few more videos there, some PD2, some D2R, and I don't think I want to do any Diablo 4, like honestly, I don't know, nothing really excites me to do a video. But then also there will be a new Path of Exile League mid-August, like August 18, which I'm looking forward to, because they also bring Sanctum League back as a like core mechanic, and I heard that a lot of people like this, pretty much like Hades inside the action RPG, so that would be also cool to start. But I will need to find some kind of super cheese build that does not require any skill, because I don't have any. What else? Let me think. Yeah, I think all fine. So until Path of Exile, oh yeah, the big elephant in the room. Diablo 4 Season 1 I skip. I am not gonna play. Just out of you know interest, launched yesterday Diablo 4 seasonal character, just to see what's the seasonal journey, if it's any interesting. It's not. It's typical Diablo 3 seasonal journey, and what you get is a title as a reward, like no pet, no cosmetics. You get some cosmetics, but they look really bad, so I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, Diablo 4 Season 1 goes to the annals of history, and maybe when developers of Diablo 4 will realize that, you know, they need to make game interesting, fun, with more activities and stuff like that, then maybe we come back, maybe Season 2, who knows. They probably look good on Druid. It's that one guy from the Stories gear, right? Yeah, the, you know, the red shirt and stuff like that. Yeah. Looks a bit like this Donan outfit, a little bit, but not really. So yeah, let's see. But then again, like there was nothing else. There was literally nothing else to do the Season 4. I thought maybe like for a check mark, you know, do like one weekend stream to get all the achievements, but some of them are like reach level 82. Hell no. So yeah, probably not. And yeah, so Diablo 4, let's wait a little bit for that game to get better. On the other hand, yeah, we have Halls of Torment, which I mostly want to stream like today, probably last time, but then I might still play for some achievements later on. Maybe, you know, because this game is also in development, maybe when they release version 1.0 with more stuff, we could also revisit it at some point. And then I've been also playing a little bit D2R, well, like half an hour. I rolled really good map for Stony Tombs, so whenever we have nothing to do, we're gonna grind the Grail with a Necromancer. So that's for sure. Maybe I finally make a Sork and finish the Barb and finish the Amazon, so we'll see. And then also some other games. I don't want to move or like look too much into the future at the moment because, yeah, let's see. If there is enough time, then maybe a few more changes will come already next week and a few other things. But yeah, stay tuned as always. Okay, let's switch to the main scene and now let's see if my game. Yeah, okay, it's good. The game sounds, I think, alright. I'm sounding also fine, so I think we can go. Look, what do we have? Choose a hero. Okay. Jesus Christ. Sorry guys, I'm having a little trouble here. Oh yeah, okay, now it works. For some reason, when I launch Halls of Torment with OBS, it kind of doesn't work well on a full screen, and I do not like the window version here. Okay, so wait, it's too high. Okay, like this. I played a lot with a Swordsman and with an Archer and a little bit with Exterminator, but I don't like Exterminator so much. So as you can see, I unlocked all the characters: Warlock, Cleric. Jesus Christ, I misspelled it. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Cleric. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Where is that? Exterminator is so good though. You see, that's a cool part about it, that also in the stream question, Jesus, do you do Hey, come on now, come on. I'm a little bit dude. I told you, I'm a little bit cold, you know, like the things here in the throat, they close to the brain, so they affect it really hard. I don't Oh hell yeah, boys. Get out of here. Whew, alright. You made me sweat a little bit, okay. So I unlocked all the characters and I played those three mostly. And yeah, what I wanted to say that, yeah, you see, that's a cool part of like a fantasy of a character, and that, you know, you like it, I don't, simply because I don't like the playstyle and kind of channeling stuff. I also unlocked the dude there also, so, but yeah, anyways, let's start with a Cleric. Wait, I forgot how it works. As you can see, I did a lot of stuff here. You got the man flu, stay hydrated big time, yeah. Yeah, I try. I drink a lot of tea with some lemon and stuff. I almost made all the achievements on the first, but the lightning strike is toxic. Like this one took me probably 6 attempts. I guess you just need to wait for that like lightning mastery or whatever, that you can push the numbers, because I think half of, basically, that thing gets half of the damage with Electrified, which is not counted at Lightning Strike, which is stupid. Oh, wait. Do I use auto attack? No, I actually don't. only in some cases. When I'm like super powerful and I just want to stand and not move, then I use. Otherwise, I try to use the proper attack because, I don't know, it just adds a little bit of, you know, feeling that you are good at the game or sort of, you know. I just don't like standing there and not doing anything. So I have a few here. I do have a few here, imps, and what's the other one? Scorched. Okay, so actually everything else I got already in the Ember Grounds. I did also got almost everything in the viaduct, aqueduct. So only gargoyles, of course, and rafts. I did like 3 times, I think, only that area. Path of the Sword, reach level 100. Arrow, few more to unlock. Oh, this one is going to be done soon. Scorched Earth. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the Exterminator, yeah. So Exterminator stuff. And then, look, as I told you, I haven't played Unholy Crusade, Cleric, do the 500 damage. Demonic, Lightning Storm, and Steady Shield. So, all clear. Alright, let's look at this stuff. What do I have here? And yeah, I farmed quite a bit gold, so I do have a lot of stuff here already. Defense, fire damage, gold gain, health regeneration, health capacity, movement speed, pickup range, attack range, revives. I don't need revives really. I think that's fine for this dude. Let's talk to him. Firewalker, bogged boots. Hey Jimmy. They're going to launch beta with new stage and new character in a couple of days. Ooh, really? At the Halls of Torment? Nice. I actually didn't open Steam to see if there are any news from the developer, but yeah, that sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. I always find that the main problem with these games, same as like Vampire Survivors, is that the first 10 hours is like super fun because it's super difficult. And you know, like you really have to like mingle and go around and dodge and everything. But as soon as you get to like, you know, some of those boosts, as soon as you get some of the items, it really becomes way easier to progress, like almost no death experience kind of. So yeah, I don't know. I'll use that one. Let's also add movement speed, additional strike projectile or pickup range or attack. What do I have? Helps you locate ingredients for new potions, plus 10 movement speed, nah. Experience, Echoing Band, not working, Necromancer, Demonic Bond. I wanted to try the build that uses summons, and also build that uses only spells. So that's something that I want to try later on. I think it's on the 31st. Okay, there is time until then, that's good. Fire damage, no. Defense, so yeah, I only have like 2 helmets. I guess I will use that one. Critical chance. Critical chance is always good. Crit damage. I'll probably use crit damage, even though I think this stuff doesn't crit. Pickup range, no. I think additional strikes projectiles is such a huge thing. There is time, it's tomorrow. Ah, not 31st of August. Look, I'm thinking I'm a futurist, like Christopher Leslie, so I'm thinking in the future, not thinking short term, you know, only long term. Alright. We could try maybe Necromancer Band. Nah, okay, let's go steady stuff. Let's save that one. Okay. Right, 1 sec. Okay, right, I did my cold deeds. Okay, let's go. First, let's take it easy. I also haven't played Halls of Torment for a long time, so let's start with the first one. Reading over the nose, there will also be a new game mode, Agony. I'm guessing harder runs. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. That's gonna increase the longevity for sure. Alright. Okay, let's pick up something. We need some phantom needles to do 3 million damage. Maybe we can try to achieve it. I know it's not the best stuff out of those, but also, Jesus Christ, how much damage he deals, that's crazy. Quick hands. But the delay between the attacks is damn quite long actually. Strength, critical damage bonus with speed. Okay, let's do movement speed for now. I'm also adding some kind of, oh, maybe because it's Cleric, like innate ability that he curses the enemies or something. Okay. Does this sound alright? Actually thought that maybe I could do a bit more. Pickup range, yeah, pickup range is always good. Settings. I thought of adding a little bit more. Just a little. Okay, something like this. Maybe a little less. Holy. That Blood Trail quest is actually quite, I mean, it's quite fun. It's like easy, but it does help you to deal with the boss like so much easier. Yeah. Like if you clear 2 altars, it basically does half HP damage to the boss, which is really nice. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how this game develops. To be honest, I haven't played Vampire Survivors pretty much ever since the initial hype, kind of. I just played it a little bit before this game, just to kind of remember and see what's up there. But yeah, just getting too convoluted, too many things there. Okay, crit strike. If not for our main weapon, then at least for Jesus Christ, 500 damage? What? Okay, 1000? Damn. Holy moly. That's unethical. Unethical damage. Okay, crit. Probably should have gone for the second ability, just to get it. So it starts dealing damage. Dude, you watch ExileCon? Yes. Perfect. Sometimes I'm really proud of myself. I do from time to time complain about some people that do these kind of mistakes, but I'm also not perfect. Holy moly. That was quick. I really don't want to go with a lightning strike. I feel it's just such a waste of time at the moment, so I probably go ring blades. They are just OP. As soon as you have more projectiles and stuff and attack speed, it's just, and you evolve them, it's just impossible to lose. Crit damage. And yeah, so we're gonna do this one, we're gonna go to the second one. Hopefully by then we have at least one ability to level 3, so we can actually evolve it with the one that is available. And also we need to find some items, good items. I also realized not so long ago that you can actually check the stats of your character. That was kind of not so obvious to me. Like if you press and you could see, you know, all the attacks and all the damage and all the how how much damage did they deal, all your weapons and so on. That was something new. Weak hands. But yeah, the last, actually Friday night and yesterday night I was watching the ExileCon, and I have to admit, it was really exciting. At least like for non-PvE crazy fan, like not knowing much about the game to compare and so on, PvE 2 looked really nice. I understand that it's kind of overtuned for difficulty and like no builds, whatever, but it looked really good. The animations, the systems that they showed, they also like battled the problem of currency in the beginning with gold, that you know, you don't want to use any currency because you need to buy something with them, but now you have gold to do like some basic shopping and stuff. So lots of really cool ideas, and weapon swapping was really nice. So overall really nice. And also like it's super impressive that they literally started the conference with the game directors playing the game. Like this is impressive. Imagine Blizzard do that. Imagine, just imagine. If any of their game directors would ever open the game and play some kind of nightmare dungeon and say that it is fun. Okay. Defense. Range. No way. Yeah. Exactly. No way. I will never do it. And that's again, like that's what makes the difference between grinding gear games and Blizzard. That, I mean, look, they play the freaking game and they want to make it fun. And again, the fact that then for the PoE 1 they introduced a new league that is basically making auto battler like team fight tactics, whatever this game from League of Legends, that they just make it as a sub game of PoE, and it's crazy. I already said that like this Sanctum with a roguelite elements, like Hades kind of, is super cool, but then this one is also great. It's just really interesting. There were also rumors, I don't know if it's true, like somebody said that there were more people, but I heard that only like 8 people worked for the last year on PoE 1 for all the leagues. And like again, the Sanctum League, that they pulled it off, just 8 devs. Somebody, like some of the devs later confirmed that it was not 8 but like a little more, maybe like in a range of 20 devs. But hey, it's 20 devs making a better game than 1,000 Blizzard employees. Really fun. Really strange. Okay, what do we have? This one we already had. This is, oh, the red ring. I used it already actually. It's actually good on a boss because because it just applies the debuff, so I'll probably pick it up. Only more than twice as many is a bit of a statement. Yeah. Let's go a little bit with defense. But yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how much they did with that. Hope I'm going the right direction. I don't remember anymore. Ooh, okay, I need to relax a little bit. Feel too tense. I'm derusting for streaming. Forgot how to stream. How to sit on stream, not to get pain everywhere. Okay. Range, area content, okay. So yeah, that is really impressive. They also mentioned that like they did it because like most of the people were working on Path of Exile 2, and that later on, like when they release, they're going to split somehow or make it a bit more equal. Multi-hit is always good. That was also something actually quite exciting, because I was not really on board with the idea that PoE 1 and PoE 2 would live kind of together as one game. Piercing maybe. Okay. It doesn't happen often. That it's going to live as the one game with just, you know, like two different campaigns, but then you kind of enter the same end game. It also means that you will have same mechanics, same stuff and so on. And they rightfully said that it's going to be so limiting for them to actually what to do with basically with PoE 2, which I think really good idea for them to split it. So now they're a bit more free to actually develop PoE 2 a little bit differently. Can they pull it off to have two games at the same time running? That's a question, because again, like they are not really crazy huge company whatsoever. They are way smaller. They have like 150 employees or something like this. So that's a question if they can actually do it. But hopefully they do. And also the date that they announced for Battletags 2 is actually promising, like in that sense, because it's a what did they say? End of June 2024 the closed beta. And to be honest, it gives them a lot of time to finish. They said that they are done with most of the things, but now they still need to finish campaign and polish the game. So 166 base damage, jeez. Okay. Which is, yeah, seems like they really don't want to rush it. They want to do it because everybody were expecting that maybe PoE 2 gonna drop at the same time as Diablo 4, or at least like the same year. I was personally thinking that we're gonna get beta somewhere September, October, and the game itself by Christmas or January, but nope. They decided to really give it a time. But are the graphics better than PoE 1? Yes, actually, quite a lot. It is better by a mile. They explained it also, like in one of the panels about the animations, that in PoE 1, basically the engine was so old that you had to animate every spell, every movement, basically joint by joint, you know, and for the character. And they were not transferable to anything else, so they basically, if they introduce a new spell, they had to animate it for all weapon types and all the characters. So imagine it's like 150 animations only for one spell with a character. And there were also like some additional problems, which is why it all looked a bit clunky. The graphics, they were kind of dated as well. But this time, as I understood, yeah, the graphics look way better in my opinion, in animations especially, so that's for sure. And I'm pretty sure they're going to polish it still quite a bit. Also, like, all the interface hasn't changed, but it's gonna change, I'm pretty sure, because like somebody also explained there that this is the last thing to do basically. They first need to put all the mechanics, all the interactions, and only then do the UI and so on in the very end. So, I also imagine like that with a stream, with, you know, video and so on, maybe it's not so clear that the graphics are better, but I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, let's go to that one. We can evolve our Phantom Noodles, hopefully. So yeah, all of this gives a lot of promising stuff that we're gonna have another good action RPG, and hopefully not so difficult to start with at least, because I like I already said that I imagine that all the people that missed PoE 1 at least like 4 years ago to start, it's really difficult now to get on it, like 100%. And I do understand, like I have a little bit of an advantage as a streamer because like Oliver was helping me out quite a lot with explaining stuff, and a few other people, so that's definitely a big thing. On your own it could be a little bit unclear if you don't have anybody to ask to explain stuff on the fly, but with guides I still think that you could do at least, you could get at least like basic stuff and understand the basics of the game. Yeah, I mean, you could still just try and play it for fun once, for sure, like it doesn't hurt, you know. Like similar to what I did last time, I didn't really play pretty much any mechanic, because what you see on the, oh, that's a new bottle, memorizing bottle, okay. Like what you see on the, oh yeah, Phantom Split into 2 projectiles again, that's cool. So basically what you see as a while you just run the game, it's only like half of the mechanics, because most of them still have like a lot more if you go into like dedicated space and so on. So I just did a few of them and played through the campaign, just got a feel of the game, got a feel of the tree, of the mapping system and so on. So like just to understand, and it took me like what, 40 hours I think in total, 35. So that was already cool. I also want to, I'll probably do a little like playthrough on my own, just to listen to the lore, because like last time we tried, like I really tried to listen to the lore, but because of the stream I did not catch anything. And a lot of people actually write everywhere that it's really good, that it's very interesting lore in Path of Exile, about the whole world and what happened and so on. So maybe I do like another playthrough, just to practice a little bit before the next league or something. Let's see. PoE 2 for sure. Although it's like, yeah, it's far away, so even though it's like super exciting, but it's gonna take a while. Okay, auto attack. Am I going to be able to survive? Wide area, more damage. Okay, let's do that. Holy, look at this. Oh my god. He's gonna hit half of the screen soon, I'm pretty sure. Thanks to my killing enemy has 3% chance to give you health point. It's really difficult to die. So these are kind of situations where I would use auto attack. You think you would join PoE 2 train? Do. I mean, again, it's a free game, right? It's a free game. You don't have to invest anything. It's just give it a go, give it a try. That's it. I don't think you really need to commit to anything serious. But yeah, it's like somebody also said that it's a serious game. It takes quite a bit of a commitment from you, so I understand that too. But you can always choose to what level to commit. And in a sense, it's way faster than Diablo 4. So like Diablo 4, in my opinion, was just dragged out a lot by the slow leveling process, just to trigger a heat effect. Ooh, okay, that's actually interesting. Let's do it. Leveling process is just too slow. Even with all the buffs and fixes and so on, I still think it's quite terrible. Hello, Lich King, wherever you are, Skeleton King. I'm also, oh, by the way, like, I don't know, Sound a bit too loud? Really? Okay. Yeah, I see it sometimes going into... this. In the 20s. $45 health regeneration per second. What? That's so good. Oh, come on, dude. I have all of them already. That's not fun. Voice is too calm and soothing? Right. I cannot battle over this loud stuff. Wait, I'm not killing them with one hit? Seriously? Okay. Oh yeah, what I was saying, that it was very impressive that they actually added 100 bosses in PoE 2 already, with different mechanics. And they are not like, as I understood, they are not like reskins. Let's say like in Elden Ring, one of the main complaints was that there were like 20 bosses and then they were multiplied by 5 with just different color. But they're, at least what they showcased, like 3 different ones, and they were like, no, actually 5 or 6, and they were completely different. Just different bosses with different attacks, with different things, and they all looked quite fun to fight. A bit sluggish, but again, I think it's because they just made it so. They just made it so. Right, we are starting to get some achievements with this dude. Okay, 5. Okay, that's good. We need one more to push our phantom needles even more, and hopefully get 3 million damage within this run. Although I find that it's really difficult in this map to get 3 million damage unless like the attack is super OP, because it just really doesn't... there are not enough enemies, I think, in this one. So yeah, 100 bosses, 1500 passive skill nodes, but that we expected already, for sure. I mean, in a sense it's like Paragon boards in Diablo 4, but 10 times better. With like proper abilities and not just 10 crit chance and stuff like that. The best streamer EU is back. What's up? Top secret. How are you doing? How is life? Do you find any time to do anything these days? How is it? And what are you playing actually? Like at the moment, still Diablo 4? You're on a train with Diablo 4? Not shifting, not switching, not getting disappointed in the game still? Sorry, it's a little haters club of Diablo 4 here. Not really though. Night shift in an hour basically? Holy shit. I didn't know you got the night shifts. That's actually really bad. Fucking up with your schedule, with your sleeping stuff. Just casually running around. I see. Boys, we're not getting enough damage here. How come? Where is our damage? We don't deal damage to shields for some reason. Holy moly. What happened? Like, who crippled my damage? The Cleric doesn't deal any damage anymore, surprisingly. Oh my goodness. It's not the worst, I'm used to staying late, but yeah, generate runes or carries. Yeah, absolutely. Not a bit, but a lot. Like if you have to switch back and forth, it's terrible. You're gonna age like in 1 year for 2. Sorry to say that, but it's true. You're weekend after the shift. Cool. Is it like 5 after 2 or 5 after 4, actually? The Cleric does a flat total damage, but it's spread across all enemies hit. Holy shit. 4 after 4? Okay, that's definitely better then. At least you get really like 4 days, you know, you could actually do quite a lot within 4 days. Half day to recover and then do as you please. Okay, Furious, but then how do I supposed to kill all the huge hordes of monsters? It feels a bit weak. Do I need to reduce the cone then? I did not expect that. Nice. Okay, so now we can evolve Phantom Needles, hopefully second time. We got another boss though. Oh shit, another one too. 12 hours, yeah, 12 hours is also not the easiest, let's be honest. No, it didn't give me... Oh, okay, dude. Okay, dude. Where is he? Here. Now it should actually give me, hopefully. Yes, okay, Phantom Rift. Hit more enemies when the maximum range is reached. They deal the remaining damage as magic. Nice. There's gonna be little explosions. Sweet. Try not to get too much range on clearing, but if you get upgrades for your blades, that will do a lot of work. Yeah, I know. But like blades already, I did all the achievements, so I want to do like more achievements with Cleric, actually. So let's see, maybe there will be some of those proficiency stances or weapon affinities that actually gonna do less cone or less range or something. I didn't know about that, you see. Oh yeah, I just realized that I actually haven't told you about the trip at all, like the Bavarian yodeling experience. That was actually... So the whole story goes basically that last year, if you remember, I think most of you were here already, if not everybody actually. I went to the mountain, again to Bavaria, to Garmisch-Partenkirchen, to ascend the mountain Zugspitze, which is the highest mountain in Germany, 3,000 meters. And it was like, you know, we chose the novice path that first day you walk like 16 kilometers and you elevate to 1,500, and the second day you walk like 10 kilometers, a bit more, but you elevate like not 1,000 meters, but more like 1,500, which, you know, gets quite steep at the end. So in between the first and second day, we also got really drunk. When you hear Bavaria, you automatically hear bear for some reason. Bear or beer? We also got really beer. Yeah, exactly. We also got really drunk. Not really drunk, but we had like 7 beers or something, from like 4 p.m. until 11 p.m. or something like that. Not too crazy, but still quite some amount. And that's why on the second day I did struggle quite a bit, especially at the end when like we were on 2,500 meters high altitude, because it just generally gets difficult. It also, temperature dropped from 25 to 6 or like 7 degrees, so you have to wear actually coat and like warm stuff and so on. It's getting cold, there was snow as well, so it's really not easy. And since the altitude also less, you have less oxygen, which also affects, of course, so really a lot of difficulties. And I told to my friend, you know, just 7 beers, 10% alcohol volume. Yeah, exactly. 10% alcohol volume was like all the liquid in my body. After that. Okay, so we can continue. And oh, we're gonna get so much experience here now. Nice. And then, you know, like, I was so tired in the end that when we reached the peak and the restaurant area, of course, I ordered, I don't know, Coca-Cola to get some sugars, some really nice beefy stew, kind of goulash soup, some other things. So just, you know, to get properly. And we stayed there like 1.5, 2 hours, I think, in the restaurant, because it also had like panoramic glass windows. It was super beautiful there. And in those 2 hours, my heart rate dropped from 110 beats per minute to 100. Only that. So I was like, holy shit, this is so exhausting that like my body cannot really cope with this. So that felt really bad. I was really destroyed. The whole day was really tough. So this year, for that reason, I said to my friend, like, hey, you know, let's do a trip. I mean, it was awesome. Nature, really, like retreat, no internet, stuff like that. Not really wasting time in front of the screen. So let's do it again, but let's do something easier, you know, because that was too much. I enjoyed the first day, the hike and so on, but second day, really tough. Ooh, the new item. Oh, I've seen this one. Okay, let's go retrieve some items. And we were like, okay, let's do it. Totally fine, so let's do some hike somewhere. And the idea was, so we started researching a little bit, and I found this Jakobsweg. So basically the pilgrim, Jakob, whatever his name is in your language, Jacob and so on. Let's do something else. Like, let's get schnapps instead of beer. Yeah, exactly. So, and apparently, like, at first, the whole Jakobsweg, how the idea, like, how I remember that, is because back in the days, like when I was working at one company, there was one lady that resigned, and she just wanted to take a break. She was like, I don't know, mid-30s or something. She wanted to take a break and decided to go this Jakobsweg in Spain, because I think a regional one is in Spain, and it goes like on North Spain from east to west and finishes in Santiago de Camino, something like this. So it's like, I don't know, 1,000 kilometers or something like that. So pretty serious stuff. So, and she decided to go to do that with a tent, with, you know, the cooking stuff, like with a pan and, like, you know, food and water. So like proper adventure. So, and I knew that it also exists like in different countries, the similar pilgrim way, the similar adventure. And, you know, I thought, okay, let's check something where it's going to be beautiful. So again, I think in Germany, north, it's just flats and swamps kind of situation, so it's not that beautiful, and, you know, there is nothing cool to see, just flat surroundings with some trees and water. So I thought, okay, Bavaria, again, south of Germany, with mountains, with hills, would be really nice. So I researched, and I found the Münchner Jakobsweg, which starts in Munich, and basically goes down like through the entire Bavaria, down southwest, and finishes at Bodensee, which is a lake on the border with well, pretty much Austria and Switzerland. I think the three countries border there. It's a long route, yes, it is. And I thought like, look, actually seems fine. I briefly scrolled the page, understood the route. Original route for this is 11 days from Munich to Bodensee, and we planned something like 4 or 5 days. So I said, okay guys, it seems like on average 20 kilometers, and it's probably gonna be nothing too crazy. Ooh, 5 million magic damage, okay. Nothing too crazy, 20 kilometers, and also let's not start in Munich, but rather take a train and go somewhere closer to the Alps, so that, you know, at least we see some mountains in the end, it gets a bit hilly, so really a bit more, I mean, a bit more beautiful in that sense, just to have a bit of experience, but also to make it a bit more challenging, you know, it's not really fun to walk flat lands and, you know, not feel much in your legs or whatever. We actually were going to the where we were going. We were going to the well to give the bottle away. So that was the idea, and I shared it with my friends. We also grew from a group of 2 to a group of 3, and so like me and my friend were like 32, and the third guy is 22. So we were also laughing that we're gonna see clear effect of aging on a man, you know, with beers, with getting physical activity in, and so on and so forth. Have a nice stream. You gotta go to do pre-work rituals. All right, good luck, TS. Good luck. Have a good one, and hopefully we see then. Maybe if you do something, I'll see you next days over your weekend. Would be really nice. Take it easy. So yeah, that was the whole idea. So I sent it to them and we agreed. All right, let's actually do it. Let's take the last 4 days of the route, which are ending in the Bodensee. So it's a bit hillier, it's a bit interesting, so on and so forth. Okay, we agreed, somewhere mid-July, early July. And then I was like, alright, that's gonna be fun and so on. And then we met once with one of my friends from you know, with who we went for the trip. And he's like, alright, so are you ready? I'm like, yeah, well, you know, what to be ready about? I just, you know, jogged a little bit, did some like mobility, stretching exercises and so on, so I should be fine. Like, wait, but do you know that that it's on average 30 kilometers? I was like, wait, no, it was 20. What are you talking about? Like, no, it's 30. And on the third day, it's 40. I was like, holy shit. I seemed like I looked at some different numbers at some point, so I totally did not expect it to be 30 to 40 kilometers. And that's where the whole fun started. So first day was actually, so we arrived, it was also challenging because again, I slept like 3 hours, we had to take a plane at 6 in the morning, but then after the plane take the, the train to arrive, like regional train to get to our starting point, the city called Markt Oberdorf, and it took like 2 hours. Luckily there were no issues with the train itself, no cancellations and stuff, because that's a typical German thing to cancel the trains, you know. They really like that, almost like a national sport. and we started walking, and it was actually pretty fine. I think it was all good, except one place where like we were on a field and there were lots of cows and it was warm, so there were lots of horseflies. I think horsefly is a correct word for it, but like just a bit bigger flies that actually bite you quite a lot, especially if you are sweaty. So that one was really not so fun, I have to admit. It was quite challenging, like 1 hour really going and like using the small towel to kind of push it away. Yeah, let's do this one. We only have one bottle. So, but otherwise it was like almost no hills, just walking, you know. Oberdorf, Markt Oberdorf. I don't think there is Oberstdorf. I think it's marked Oberstdorf. So, but overall was really chill. Like, you know, some area with a little bit of trees, some fields, some you know, roads, like very little villages on the way, so very nice, but also super flat, so super easy. I was like, okay. The only problem is that by the end, we skipped most of the thunderstorm and all the like storm, because I was checking some weather place and was saying that it's gonna be really there is a potential for a very strong storm, but seemed like we skipped it just by, you know, taking going like somehow different ways, not like direct. So we skipped most of it. It was only like in the very end where we got caught a little bit by some rain, so we had to wait and kind of wait it out under the tree. Because like I was the least prepared guy from all of them, because they both had like cloaks that completely cover you from, you know, head to toe against the water, like even with your backpack and everything, but I did not have it. We call horse flies clags in Scotland. It was interesting to find that it's the same in Norway. Really? Horse flies clags. Wow. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, otherwise it was pretty fine. I think only in the end, and that was also something we actually did really good in that sense, because we did not know what to expect from the route and like how, you know, challenging and difficult would be. My only expectation was that, you know, when you travel somewhere, like to the city or something, or like some friends are coming over and you show them around, usually in a whole day you do like 20-22 kilometers walking, like if you really do a lot and you want to like overachieve a little bit. So, and that was my starting point, that yes, we did it within the cities, it wasn't really difficult or bad or anything, so we should really be able to manage it easy. So actually let me grab the one of the magnets, I guess. The boss is here, geez. Please don't kill him before I want some levels. He's gonna die. Bam. So, and that's why I was like, you know, really whatever, like I didn't think it was gonna be difficult, but on a kilometer 24, 23, it actually started to hurt quite a lot, and like you felt a lot of exhaustion, legs, feet, especially feet. Like this is crazy how I don't know if it's a problem of the shoes, but I think everybody experienced the same. But wait, I didn't get them. Where are they? Oh no, it didn't work, guys. I know, there it is. Okay, I was just so far away for it. How much damage did we do with Phantom Needles? 3,000,008. Oh, okay. And Green also 3 million. So it seems like we did everything we wanted to. Holy, single damage is insane. Okay, we unlock the Radiant Aura, the Garlic ability, Novice, False Blessing. Okay, some Muni. Okay. But yeah, in the end, okay, let's go Cleric again. Let's check what we have next. Quests. Okay, so let me quickly check and then we continue. What do we have here? Unction. Acquire the trait Metabolism 5 in one run. Okay. Didn't know. Deal 5,000 burn damage in one run. Oh, so that probably requires Dragon Breath, or maybe that ring that transforms damage. Regenerate 1,500 HP in one run. Only passive regeneration is counted. Last run 900. Okay, but yeah, I guess with Metabolism we should be able to do it. 750 damage with Radiant Aura. Okay, reach level 100. This is still... I'm not sure if I could do that. Okay, let's pick the bottle. Memorizing bottle. Okay. I don't really want to change anything, to be honest. I think it all worked pretty well. We could try that stuff for Radiant Aura, maybe. Let's actually try it. This one. Okay, just for fun. So, okay, the bottle as well. Okay, one sec. Did not find any ingredients actually. Oh, I can help you locate. Okay, we should do that then. Instead of experience, but 50% experience is huge. Okay, let's try. And let's go into the third, I guess. Okay, Dragon's Breath in. So, but yeah, this problem with feet and really shoes was really bad, honestly. Like it really felt like a lot of pain because of that. I don't know if the feet were cooking or something, but yeah, as I was famously joking that this whole trip was basically an attempt to turn my feet into Leberkäse, which is type of food in Germany, which pretty much looks like your feet when you leave them in water for a long time and transform them into something else. So, but that was obviously not the point. And the end of the first day was actually really crazy. Like, we felt so exhausted, and we ate in McDonald's. We saw it. We saw a sign, 1,000 meters until McDonald's. We got a bit of motivation, but then the sign was really not. We were not getting closer at all. So that was pretty terrible. And the last like 200 meters were actually going uphill again to the McDonald's. So that was really bad. So. Remember metabolism? Yes, I remember. But the second bottle did not appear, the memorizing bottle. What the hell? Passive regeneration, yeah. So, it was also funny, like some of the memories that after we ate, it was something like I felt that the forces of gravity were way stronger than before eating. Was really difficult to get up actually. So we had a lot of... It was a lot harder to continue walking. But then yeah, second day, so we learned from the first day quite a lot that we need to take breaks. That was our main problem. We haven't had any breaks, like unless, you know, just, you know, to eat, or we wanted to make photos, or, you know, whatever. So we did not have it planned deliberately, which we took all those points into the second day, and we agreed that okay, we should start taking regular breaks. So I started basically having a timer on where I would, you know, say okay, 1 hour 15 minutes we walk without like much stopping, and then after that we take 15 minutes break. So it was all timed, so, you know, no BS basically. Excuse me. Which gave us actually pretty steady and really nice pace in terms of how much we walked and how much we rested. And also at every break I was taking shoes off and like socks and everything to let it dry and to let it also just feel a little bit better. That was actually really helpful. So this getting your shoes dry and your feet rest, huge difference, which made me think of how the hell do you run any kind of like ultra marathons or whatever, even marathon, like, because it's such a long time without taking off your shoes. Like I'm not sure what's happening to your legs at this moment, but yeah, that's kind of was a side thought. So we took those ideas, and also that we need like really proper lunch break for like 45 minutes or something to actually sit down, completely relax, and restore our thinking. And you know what? It actually worked. It actually worked really well. We started. It was way easier, especially like first 20 kilometers, almost not feeling anything, like no problem, nothing. But that's the whole thing about walking. 20 kilometers seems like, especially like if you are used to walking and stuff, 20 kilometers seem to be a threshold after which you really get tired and your body really gets exhausted. And like, don't get me wrong, we tried to eat properly and like have enough food and drank like 3, 4, 5 liters of water every day, you know, to do it, and also getting the magnesium pills, which yeah, I already explained how they are being absorbed better, where you need to put them. And all of that was still fine, but regardless of that, after 20 kilometers or like 22, it was getting really hard. Like, it started to pain everywhere, like your back, your neck, your feet, your ankles. Like literally. Oh, come on, where's my garlic? Bruh. Okay, let's do the astronomer's orb. So it was really difficult and getting so much harder. By the like, usually the end, like the 30th kilometers or the last 5 is insane. One more thing that I don't know, like if you guys really like, you know, if you knew it before or not, but holy hell, downhill is terrible. Walking downhill is the worst thing on earth. Like, I don't care walking up. Like, it's difficult, yes, you know, you use a bit more muscles and like breath and everything, but it is nothing in comparison to walking downhill. Walking downhill is just pain. It's just clear pain without stopping. Like, the fact that, you know, like you have your feet and you slide a little bit forward and it pushes on your toes, and then your calves are tired, your knees are tired. It's just out of this world. It's just so bad. And if you add to that walking downhill on a asphalt or like any concrete kind of road, it is even worse, even freaking worse. So bad you can't even imagine. Really. Holy, we got ingredient and some green dudes appeared. No, green dude, go develop Path of Diablo. Up. This game looks pretty cool. Hey JC, yes it does. What's up, fellas? Good, not much. I'm back from the vacation, just telling a little bit the stories about it and all the learnings. But otherwise, yeah. I forgot actually that I have this stuff here. But we are not ready. We're not ready for this. We need our garlic. So walking downhill was so bad. And like, imagine on a second day, after we were completely demolished on the first one and feeling really bad and everything really tired. So like, second day was really a challenge in that sense. The last 5 kilometers were downhill, like going down from a mountain, or like not mountain, but like 1,000 meters hill, going down into the valley to the town. It was so bad. Was so bad you can't even imagine. We really had some desperation moments there. I was already like ready. Like especially when you walk and just next to you is perfectly... I think there was a boss or something. Yes, there is. Holy hell. And ironically, boss is better than in Diablo 4. Next to your road, there is a freaking perfectly cut grass that is soft and cool and so inviting, but you have to walk through there. I was telling guys that, you know, let me lay down and pick me up later. So that was really crazy. Come on, please give me the garlic. Finally. Okay, dude. Okay. And now we go full on Pepega mode with the spellcaster glass. Okay, let's give it a try at least. Aura damage, burn chance, astronomer's orb. Okay, let's do this maybe. Is it damaging them? I don't see actually. I don't really see. But then obviously, like after the second day, thinking about what's gonna happen on the third, which was the hardest, the 40 kilometers, with a lot of uphill as well, like the highest amount of uphill or like change of altitude overall. Like that was really a big question, how we're gonna manage it. Okay, how does it do damage? Oh, I think it does damage only at certain points. Wait. Damage, attack speed. Ooh. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Or recharge speed we need, yes. Okay, no, I'm not ready. We need to deal some damage to the guy. Otherwise he's gonna overwhelm us a little bit. We can lose a bit of... we can lose a little bit of life because we need to recover it. So it's not so bad. But we also need to kill the dude. So, the biggest problem in the end was that, again, like something that, you know, you don't get into idea, or like you don't take into account at all when you do something like this, is that we arrived Saturday like 9 p.m. after our second day for our guest house. Ooh, wait a second. Every 5 seconds you perform a war cry which weakens enemies in its range for 5 seconds, adding 3 stacks of fragile to them. Okay, okay. I mean, might be actually a bit better than just block and defense. So, and it was like super small village with like, it was called, what it was called, Weitnau, with like, I don't know, 20, 30, 50 houses. Everything was closed, absolutely everything, which meant we cannot have dinner, there is no place open, and next day is Sunday, which means in Germany means a dead day, because there is literally no one opened on Sunday. If you are lucky, you will find maybe some food place, like a restaurant, but it's not common. Especially down south, it is absolutely not common to have it. So yeah, that was, we understood that we are really having a really bad time here, because we have no food, we cannot buy more food anywhere, like maybe gas stations or something, and we have to walk 40 kilometers. Okay, how many? Okay, I have 3, please. Amidst an additional magic attack that can apply fragile and affliction to all enemies. Yeah, let's go. And this is how we were sitting on the second day and like planning. So how the hell do we do the third one? How do we manage to actually get through that madness? So, because we also needed to walk a lot, and we computed or like calculated our, you know, average speed, and kind of realized that it's It's not so easy with our average speed over the last day to walk 40 kilometers to make sure we are in time and on time. So we decided to leave at 7, but then breakfast is only at 8 in the guest house. So, but what we basically decided, yeah, that we're gonna take breakfast, we're gonna eat as much as we can, and after that we will try to be super precise with all the breaks and so on, and we managed it actually. There was like a moment of desperation, really bad moment, because it was also super warm and a lot of sun. What do I want to do actually? I don't want to take... oh yeah, okay. So there was this moment of desperation really that we experienced when we ran out of water, or at least like I ran out of water completely, 2 liters gone, and it was only like 20 kilometers. We still had 20 more. Luckily we found in one place, we found like in a small village, a farm with like 2 people outside, so we actually asked them to refill, so that was good. And after that, our next stop would be at kilometer 23 to have some food in a bigger town, Zimmerberg. We came there, everything closed. No one outside, everything closed, no food, nothing. And the next place we were able to get food is in like 5 kilometers, 5-6 kilometers. If it doesn't sound too bad to you, imagine it's already 60 kilometers, no, 80 kilometers walked in 3 days, and you have to do something about it. Like you have to find... You don't have choices, like you cannot go back or anything. I mean, even like taxis, I would imagine, wouldn't be available. So we were really feeling super bad. And we're really like super desperate. And also everything started to hurt under the sun, was also feeling super bad. So, but luckily we found in one place everything in Lesson to Learn. Yeah, exactly, like you have to plan way more such things. I mean, we also were told later on that like obviously if you go for like 10 days trip, you cannot walk 30 kilometers a day. It's too much. Like you have to limit to 20 maximum, because I mean you're just not able to do it. Like your body. Holy shit! What happened there? Okay, let's activate the protocol. So we were also activating a protocol. Yeah, 20 kilometers protocol activated means slow down. Okay, electrical doors. Yes. But luckily, on the way to this third or like second town, we found vending machine. Can you imagine? Like that was also a bit weird. Like I don't know if you have it, guys, where you live, like in your countries, but usually vending machines sell like I don't know the chocolate bars, maybe some chips, cookies, whatever, and like sweet drinks, right? There, the the freaking vending machines sell eggs, cheese, milk, sausages, meat, like fresh meat, you know, everything. So we found one that had bread and some drinks. So we bought, each of us bought like 2 drinks and a piece of bread. So we were able to actually feed ourselves a little bit. So that really helped a lot to get like motivation back. Grocery store vending machine, exactly. But it's like, to be fair, it's because there are farms all the way around and not so many supermarkets that, you know, so it makes sense that you actually put a vending machine that is like cooled and everything, that sells meat or eggs, because you can get it directly like from the local farm. So, and it makes it so much easier. You don't need to drive somewhere for, you know, for those necessities. So yeah, that was really cool, and it gave us so much like motivation, although still, like, you know, everything hurts, everything is super painful, really bad. but it gave us so much motivation to actually continue to this second town and actually find their place to eat. Again, it was I know it wasn't Italian place was on the second day, but on this day we got like some cafe with Flammkuchen and like some drinks. I got also a Radler beer, which was also kind of helpful. Isotonisch, mineralisch, vitaminisch, you know what I say. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And after that, it was kind of interesting that. Wait, do I need to retrieve ingredient or not? Actually, let me see. No, I don't. I don't need to. It was also kind of funny that that was maybe a mistake, but maybe not. But we couldn't really do it other way, kind of. Vitality block. I don't know. I don't want to do less distance because this stuff is similar distance. Elderflower? Never seen that one. It's usually, you know, the simple ones. Maybe range a little bit. What I was saying, I don't remember. Doesn't really work. I don't have enough damage to do it without attack. Mostly lemon, yeah, exactly. My niece's boyfriend told me that they have vending machine for steaks and roast beef from their neighbors' farmers, so they came home at 3 and grilled some steaks. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That was exactly the vending machine there, like lots of meat, different cuts of meat, and yeah, you could buy, and also curated meat, some sausages and stuff. Oh no, let's not die, please. Holy moly. Seems like my build is not working. So yeah, walking, so we didn't take breaks, and that's why like our regular cadence really changed a little bit from the previous day, or like an earlier, where we would walk for like 1 hour 15 minutes and then take a 15-minute break. And because we were so like hungry already and wanted to eat and wanted to drink and everything, that we sacrificed it to get faster to the food. And I actually didn't realize that from 23 kilometers we actually walked another 8 or 9. I think it was 9 kilometers, yeah. And we actually got to like 32 kilometers by the place where we ate. So it meant that we only have like 6-7 kilometers left of the day, or like closer to 8. And man, that was such a huge motivation boost again. That we realized that it's not so difficult anymore. And then also luckily road changed a little bit to be a bit like more forgiving and less tiring. So that was really great. Holy stuff. Okay guys, I don't think we're gonna make it. No. All of that to try to deal enough damage with some stupid ability. We dead! No! He was so drunk that the steaks came out perfectly. Nice. Oh no guys, we died. Only 480, Jesus Christ. Although decent damage. Alright, let's try now the Warlock. The Warlock. We can put this one, I think. Where are the dodges? Look, it wasn't easy, eh? Maybe let's try instead of crit, let's try 2 summoning things. But hey, actually, did I get the stuff? Oh yeah, okay. It works if I pick it up, but I don't actually get it in there. Maybe let's do this one here. So in the end it was, yeah, like such a the last 10 or like 8 kilometers, whatever, of that road, they were so much easier. It didn't feel so bad anymore. Ooh, I never seen it. So he actually sends those ghosts that are auto-attacking duration. That's true, that also works with our summons, that's good. Where are the skellies though? Wait. No! I didn't notice that I didn't put skellies on. That's stupid. Okay. Okay, dude. Let's do some movement speed. Okay, dude. It doesn't even matter? Yeah. That's true. It was a really good trip, yes, yes. The last day was also pretty nice. It was a blast. We went into Vorarlberg, the Austrian territory, for a little bit, for like 5 hours or something, until we descended. The descent was also a bit extreme, because like original path was on this route was like pretty much 80% going by the highway, which is stupid. Like, I don't want to do that. Fake Austrian, what? Why? You guys are just haters, huh? I see. Bunch of Austrian haters. Okay, dude. We do not count them? Right. But actually, one thing that was really fun and really nice, that until we got to Bodensee, or like close to Bodensee, everywhere people were so happy to see us, and they were all like saying hello, or like grüß dich, servus, and all that stuff, all that nonsense that people say in the south. But it was so nice. People were really smiling, and everybody was saying hello and everything, because they've seen that we are freaking walkers. We were actually the only one on the route. Like, there were some people on a bike, some people just, strolling, but nobody doing some serious stuff like that. So I guess for them it was also very clearly, when you see 3 people with their faces like this for a majority of time, you realize that they are probably walking through a lot already. But yeah, that was pretty cool. People were really friendly. I did not understand majority of them, but it's okay as well. Like, I can live with that. I don't need to understand every freaking dialect in this world. We'll have some hikers, but no bikers. They are pretty rude. Really? Okay. I mean, the bikers were also quite nice. Like, they were also always saying hello, and not disturbing you too much, trying to avoid you without like clinging and stuff, without signaling to you. Let's do attack speed. It's a mandatory thing. Okay, Warlock doesn't feel too strong at the moment, actually. Oh, there are more ingredients I can pick up. Okay, what's here? Arcane Splinters, Phantom Needles, Astronomer's Orb. I think Arcane Splinters would be good with our duration buff. Let's try it out. Because we want duration for summons and for our main attack. Use the main roads, driving next to each other 3x3. They are the most hated species here, really. Holy hell. Yeah, then they are just not nice in general. would have been nicer for sure, in that sense. Actually, let's go back. Bikers are terrible, they act like traffic laws do not apply to them. Yeah, that I know, like especially in the cities and stuff, but if you go to the nature where like no cars, I mean, they all behave pretty nice. I think we only said bad words to like 1 or 2 bikers in the end. But most of them were just, you know, very, very nice. Like without bullshit. Okay, we need levels now. So that we can grab that ability and then forget about and go do the quest, the blood trails. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, let's kill the dude as well. Come. The Cleric was definitely a bit stronger. Minus 10% health, 30 damage, holy. Gonna go out, pick up some sushi, ooh, since the rain's off. Alright, good luck. See you later and enjoy. I think I will be on for quite a while actually. Like I planned for until 10 or so, so easily 4 more hours, unless I feel bad or something. Okay, 1 sec. Okay. Alright, back. Yeah, that's true, that's true. They could be, like, I know, there is always a war between bikers. There is even like those movements where bikers actually, they do it in Berlin, I heard quite a lot, where they get like 20 people to block the roads completely. So they just go in a cone in the entire road and they disregard traffic, block all the other roads and so on, and just, yeah, kind of a protesting thing. But as always, what we say in this case, protest my ass, okay? Go do something useful instead, you idiot. Okay, let's push some damage. One crazy thing on the last day actually was, so we arrived to, like, I think on the 3rd day I started to get a lot of back pain, because like I don't have proper backpack for hiking and stuff, you know, the one that has like additional support on your waist that you click, and then the weight is distributed to your hips more than to your shoulders. So that's why I started to get a lot of back pain in my favorite place. So that was like one unfortunate thing, but then like in the end, when we arrived to Lindau, this town on the Bodensee, what did I get? Oblivion's bottle, ooh. Okay. When we arrived to this Bodensee, we wanted to drink beer. We had like 1 hour and a half, and it also started to rain really hard, so we had to like cover for 20 minutes, even like with an umbrella, with all the cloaks, it was impossible. Like it was so hard raining that it's just no go. So we wanted to have beer, but can you imagine on a Monday, like all the beer gardens closed, not working at like 3 p.m. and Lindau is a touristic place. It's a place, you know, where they all go to relax on the Bodensee or whatever, but everything closed. Restaurants closed, everything. It was just so terrible that we had to go to the like, not a bar but like terrace cafe of one of the hotels to actually get a beer. So that's so weird. You really should get one of these. Yeah, like for a serious hike for sure, like you really need it. I was completely understood my problem, so that was super clear. But yeah, like the fact that there was no beer place, like literally we went over like 4 or 5 places trying to to get something. Nothing. It was so stupid. I don't know how they live there, honestly. Yeah, well, anyways, but then we had our train, we got a bottle of beer in the train, and luckily we did. We should have taken 2, but the train was super full, and it's again like this quadratisch, praktisch, gut German bullshit, where they are super inflexible. The train was really long, consisted of 2 of them. The second one was empty because it could not stop in one place on the route to Munich because the platform was shorter. So instead of telling that all the people traveling to that particular place stay in the first train and anybody else traveling anywhere else could go in any train. Instead, they put all the people in one train, so we couldn't go to the first class because we had tickets for the second class. But then we downgraded really quick to third class, so basically standing, in front of the doors. And after that, we also downgraded to the fourth class, where we said like, fuck it, let's just sit down, put our shit in front of us, sit down on the floor in the train for 2 hours and drink beer and making some loud noises. That was so fantastic, really. It's like that moment when you walked 120 kilometers, you're tired, you give 0 shit about anybody and anything that will think about anything of you. Just so liberating, honestly. Doesn't happen so often. And it was really good. It was really good. Feeling really nice after that. We only realized that our mistake was that we took only 1 beer with us. We should have taken more. But yeah, that's also big learning. But I also slept in the train in the end a little bit, like half an hour. It actually brought me back to the senses, and we went to the airport. It was all fine. Oh, but yeah, like the Berlin had really massive storm actually happening at this moment, so a lot of things got cancelled, unfortunately. But we were lucky; we only got like 1 hour delay on our flight, and we landed 5 minutes before Berlin closes air gates, because they do not allow in Berlin to land after midnight. So, but yeah, that was the only thing that. Ooh, oh, this one, the attack speed. This is the biggest possible thing you can imagine. Yeah, this is the wind crown. Jesus Christ, this is GG. Literally the best item in the game, probably. So good. Like, you need to kill stuff though, which I'm struggling at the moment with, but just no damage. Okay, 3 damage, I guess. But yeah, after all, I think I arrived like 2 AM home, because the Berlin-Brandenburg airport is the biggest scam on earth. It's the worst thing Berlin has ever done. It takes me like 1.5 hours to get home from there. It's really bad. Jesus, I'm not doing any damage. I think we're gonna die in this run. What time left? 22 minutes? Okay, I still have a bit of chances. Duration-based damage? No. Damage. But yeah, the funny thing that after that trip, the next days were really strange. Like the 2 days for sure. Retrieve the crown then? Yeah, we're gonna retrieve it before the end. I mean, hopefully we don't die. So let's try and retrieve it before the end. But yeah, like the body was really feeling very strange. Like thirsty, hungry, like tired, energetic, all at once. Like really, it was very, very strange how it all felt. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we need a third one to evolve at least one of them. And then we can proceed. Maybe I should really reroll once. Okay, with the next level, if we don't get it, I will reroll with a bottle. A little bottle of water. Okay, yeah, ring blades. Okay, let's get ring blades. Piercing blades. Okay, now let's go do the quest. The music in this zone really reminds me of the mines of Moria from the Lord of the Rings. Those drums when the Balrog is coming from the depth of the hell. Okay. Still don't see, like, where are the ingredients, like those? Like, if you see, they just... like, this thing is drunk. It goes, like, in any direction. There is no way out, they are coming? Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Like, this compass is drunk. It doesn't work. Just points in random directions, no matter where you are. Okay, but with blades, it's easy peasy. The blades are OP, they do so much damage. I think we did pick up third one, yeah, okay. Let's evolve those as well. Arcane Shivers. Burst into smaller ones, yeah. Attack speed, movement speed for summons. Okay, okay, I think that's good. Should have taken that bloody ring with Skellies. There are Skellies and Skelly mages. It's really nice. So yeah, overall it was really good trip. But then yeah, like on Wednesday this week I had movie booked. Oh, by the way, yeah, like I went to watch Oppenheimer, and that's actually a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Like I was a bit skeptical in the beginning because I thought it's gonna be, you know, like something like extremely patriotic, whatever bullshit. But actually, not at all. Not at all. It's really well done, very interesting to watch. And again, like when I learned that it's 3 hours movie and I was still tired, you know, from the trip and everything, I was like, holy hell, I'm gonna sleep for sure. Because it's also like in one of those really good cinemas we have here that like have super luxury seats that, you know, recline and like have a footrest and everything. But man, from the first second until the end I didn't blink. It was so good. Like grabbing your attention, so well done, such a good pace, and also really like very, it left very sad feeling in the end, but still it was really nice. So if you are ever thinking of watching a movie, don't know what to do, go for the Oppenheimer. And I mean, obviously Christopher Nolan is a magician, the freaking director. Like every of his movies, like one of my favorite ones for sure. And he did his job really well this time, once again. So yeah, 100% recommend this. Oh, duration, yes, maybe we can get 4th dude. Okay, now we start to pop off actually, can you see it? I still have doubts that we're gonna be able to kill or like go through the critical moment, but oh, blood trail, yes, we found the blood trail, but seems like we will be able. Attack speed, let's do the ability. I think there is another, wait, go back, there is another upgrade for this one that we could use. Which I haven't seen, I think. So yeah, the Wednesday was the movie, which also ended like by me or like close to midnight, so I didn't even turn the PC. And then on top of that was not true. No, it's not true. Tuesday was the movie. Then Wednesday we had. So I had a client workshop on Thursday and client arrived on Wednesday. So we went for dinner, again like right after work, went for the dinner with him. It was like half a town away from me, so quite a long road. But it was good, really nice Italian place. It did go a little bit funny because two of my other colleagues, they stayed longer and there was grappa, the bottle of grappa is a gift from the house, so I think they went home at like 4 in the morning and I was home at midnight, so can you imagine? They really stayed longer than they should. So next morning when I arrived to the workshop place, I was like, hey, hello, how is everybody? And they were like, water. And they slept like 3-4 hours, like really crazy. I don't know, I couldn't pull it off anymore. I learned my lessons, that's not working anymore for me. So yeah, then the whole day of workshop, and then after that it was pretty much the first day. I actually on like Thursday late afternoon when I turned on PC and like got back into like regular senses, you know, regular life. So it took a while. Can imagine, yeah. It took a while. And Friday was already the what you call it, the ExileCon, so I was also really excited to look. Ooh, the regular hood. Maybe, well, it doesn't really matter. I could use rats, yeah, for sure. I could use rats for the boss, I think. For all the debuffs, if I don't forget it this time. Okay. I think we're starting to do something here. Something started to work. But yeah, the workshop went fine, I think, in my opinion. Not too great, but also not terrible. It was like medium, according to my standards. And yeah, but then yeah, like on Friday I was really excited. It was a bit unfortunate that ExileCon was like really 2 in the morning was the showcase of the gameplay, but the first 2 hours were really important, so it was fine. After the first 2 hours I didn't watch really much else. Didn't even watch like PoE Mobile or anything like that. Oh. Okay, wait, I actually want to drink some tea. Forgot about it. Actually, let's take a tiny break. Alright. Alright, I'm back. Okay, look at it. It's still enough light. Okay. Let's go for the second blood trail. One thing actually, I don't know, one thing that I did this week, which is a bit funny, so many things. Piercing, damage, duration, attack speed, 20% summons, main weapon only, so it's like more stuff. Okay, maybe let's do this one. I actually finished the seasonal journey and the altar of rites in Diablo 3. It was I wanted to make sure that I don't forget to do it before the season ends. It would have been such a, you know, not the best thing, because there are some cool rewards as well, the wings and the pet. So I did it. I farmed a little bit. I also tried to do like Taurasha build to maybe push 150, but I don't have like all the items needed for the build, and then I also would need to farm like high rolls and ancient ones, and then all the Kaldasan things. So I was like, yeah, maybe not this time. So yeah, but it was actually fun, as always. Pure blasting fun in Diablo 3, never disappoints. But you know what disappoints? That we don't deal much damage here. Where is the damage? Ooh, nice. We could do that. Oh man, I already have like 390 HP. But we can still go more. Holy shit. Piercing, duration, main weapon. Okay. Okay. You see how much stuff I didn't pick up? That's crazy. Minus 20% health, plus 0.6 projectiles. What? Okay, let's go. 300 HP, Jesus Christ. Okay, we need to recover that HP. Holy moly. Oh, we shoot almost every time 2 of them. Actually every time, except maybe 1. Interesting. Damage, duration, great. Okay, that works. Nice. What do we need now? We actually need now ability, but it will drop only from one of the bosses. He's pretty strong. Yeah. Not super sure. Kind of yes, but also no. I don't know. Doesn't feel as strong as like some others. The mobs are in a super close range. Count all the piercing and wandering around with the ghost. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just not dealing enough damage all at once. That's probably the difficulty. I'm using auto aim at the moment actually, just to make it a little easier. Okay, so where is the ingredient? Let's follow the ingredient. Oh, it's the boss. Nice. Crippling blades. Oh, I didn't get that one for some reason. Of course. Okay, so now we have a lot of projectiles there. I don't think there is one more upgrade, right? Because the next boss, the Leech, whatever his name, I think, yeah, it's a Leech. He only gives item. That's not good. But fine. behind. Oh, there is one. Nice. Okay. Okay, dude. Let's go collect the others then. We need more health. I feel like it's... in some of the last stages of this area you could really get a lot of... Channeling 5, nice, alright. We did it. That's the main thing for this character, I guess. Same as like metabolism for the other one. Strength. Another one. Sweet. Yeah, if we get the ingredients, maybe we also get some other bottles, which could be useful. There is some like to completely banish and something to always remember. XP, oh, that's good. Okay, we're on to one of them. Yeah, there it is. Good. The green dudes. Uh-oh. Frame drops. Detected. Frame drops detected. Holy shit, actually dropping a lot of frames. We need more life. Don't pick plus 50 health in 4 options. Yeah. Sorry. What's going on? The router is fine. So what's going on then? 6k kilobits per second. Is the stream lagging, buffering, or doable? Okay. Let me actually check. Not receiving enough video. Pretty okay. Second. No, but it's not good. We are dropping lots of frames. Only 2/3 of the speed. We check. Not coming back. What's the deal? Can I see somehow anything is using internet? The bandwidth in the task manager or something? Processes, right? Yeah, network. OBS. Okay, so it's internet itself. The German internet. Woohoo. There is nothing that decided to update. Maybe 40 gigabyte game or something in the background. Okay then. Right, let's see. Tell me if it's getting too bad, maybe. If it's buffering too much. But it just stays at a very low level, like 6k. Losing lots of frames, Jesus. Not good. Hey Aspects, what's up? How's it going? Hope the stream is not lagging too much this time. Aspects. Are you one of the legendary aspects from Diablo 4? Maybe. Pickup range? Nah, that's the defense. Defense is useful at least for the boss. Right, okay, so hopefully we can manage to clear with that one. That would be nice. We did get some... Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Why does internet do that to me all the time? All the time. Damage cone size, yeah. Bro. Come on. Reach level 60, right? Health. Okay, let's get more health. And more speed. Which is not so useful down here. For this character. Without the orbs. Okay, I did the blood trail. Oh yeah, I wanted to do the last ingredient. Okay, let's go for the last ingredient. Oh, hello, Mr. Leech. Mr. Leech, you got to die. Okay, that was quick. Actually, a lot of damage. Each enemy in your pickup range. That's good. That's actually good. Could use it for a boss as well, but not gonna be huge. I think there's only one enemy. It's not like a second boss that actually has all those minions in the second area. My goodness, come on, internet, wake up, please, come back to us. I would be really, really happy. 5 million damage, woo! We did it, that was actually easy. Okay, let's focus on the ingredients. 7 minutes left, it's gonna get tough soon. The gold boy. 5,000 health pounds. Or 50,000 even. Maybe more. There it is. Okay. Can you see so many of the magnets everywhere? So once again, check how is the stream. Is it super laggy, buffering a lot or not? Because I'm still sitting at like 4,000 kilobits per second, 4,500 instead of the original 8,000. I don't know, man, what happened to it. Sunday German internet. I heard the only worse internet is in Australia. Everywhere else it's much better. Oh yeah, we picked it up. Sweet. Arcane splinters. Damage, I guess. buffering quite a bit. Oh, it's going down. Is this pro gamer? Yes. Without hands. How are you doing, Namespace? Long time no see. I mean, on the stream, right? But I'm having issues with the internet. Again. I'm like at half capacity at the moment. Yeah. To play today longer. Maybe I finish the stream then. If it doesn't recover. It looks pretty bad, I think. Internet cannot hold up with him? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Left. 4 minutes? Okay. Feel like we're gonna do it. Long time no stream? Yeah, I know. Last stream was like 9 of July with the same game. Have friends come over? Nice. What are you gonna do? Drink beers? Tell stories? Enjoy them. Good. Prendos. Another one. Holy, they're huge. It's just, it feels like somebody at the freaking Vodafone just decided to, you know, look guys, let's handicap the internet on a Sunday evening. Who needs it, right? Zontak this to Huyatak, so, and they're like, switched. Made a switch from like normal internet to no internet. Jesus Christ. Give them a beer and stay an hour? Don't think they're gonna stay long, really? Oh, come. You don't have all the box of entertainment ready for them? To start moving towards the bucket to retrieve our crown. That would be good. Thank you. Forgot about the crown. Get you later. Yep, laters. Yeah, I don't know. If internet doesn't come back, I will probably chill off after this run. It's not good. What's the point of buffering stream? Makes no sense. There it is. Still maybe wait a little bit and do it in the last minute or something. That's gonna be more useful on the boss, for sure. What time is it? 6? Jesus, it was only 2 hours stream. My goodness, and I wanted to do 6. Holy hell. Damage. Feels bad, man. Okay, let's give a crown away. A crown, wind crown, one of the best, really one of the best items I think in here. And we also use this one, and this one, and this one. Okay, dude, now it should be easy. Maybe we could try grabbing one of those as well for extra levels, although it's not really useful, I guess. Not so important anymore. Anyways. Beware, game may cause seizures. Which one? This one? This one is not so flashy, but yeah, they could. Like Vampire Survivors, absolutely. Like it's even like I don't have any of those conditions, but even I felt a little bit like bamboozled after playing Vampire Survivors. Too many flashes on the screen, really. Okay, dude. Not dealing any damage. Okay. Look at him. Even with all the reds and debuffs, no damage still. That's a bit sad, actually. Okay. Smash him with a second hit. Nice. Be a bit careful, but I don't see stuff behind all the projectiles. Yeah, like this. I don't see anything. Okay. Too many projectiles. Should be fine. Winning. Yep. All right. Alright, survival time, gold collect. Ooh, I collected a lot of gold. Here, what did we do? Blessing duration. Channeling level 5 gives blessing duration. Oh, that's the one that you can buy in the, like the permanent one. And invocation signet item. Okay. What about our DPS? 1.8. Yikes. 4.8. Good. 5.5. Jesus. What a useless stuff. No damage. There is a lot going on. You can tell what's going on. Yeah, it's pretty tough. I agree. Too much stuff going on. Crown. Okay. No, this is absolutely useless. I don't know, it seems like this base crit chance is just good for any character. I feel like this is also weak. Projectiles. I don't know, man. Maybe this then. Okay, so what do we do? The internet unfortunately doesn't look good. Really. Oh, we still didn't unlock any additional potions. Man. Unholy Crusade, you dude. 28 minutes without using your main weapon? What? Interesting. With a golem. Oh, we haven't seen golem yet. Take a total of 15,000 damage over all runs. Level 100. 3 million with a golem. Do not get hit for 5 minutes with Warlock. Okay, that's not difficult. Survive 5 minutes with a maximum health of 250 or less. Alright. No, it doesn't seem like internet is going anywhere. Let me see how it works. Well, I actually only see the loading screen right now. Come on. What is it? Kick. Oh, it's so far behind actually. Holy moly. It's actually like 10 seconds behind, even more. On the ultra low latency. Jesus. Alright dudes. I'll finish it for now then, since it doesn't really work. Maybe check later as well, maybe like in half an hour if my internet is fine. Maybe we do it again. Let's see, because I also want to see that sorceress. Alright. Thanks everybody who was here. Thank you for the likes, for the views, and yeah, join Discord if you want to stay in touch.